It's Birdman still hanging out here at the White Mountain Entertainment Village 8 Theaters in Pinetop-Lakeside. It's the White Mountain Film Festival, Sholo Film Festival, call it what you may. It's happening this weekend. And I've got now with me Melissa, and the last name is covered by your hair. So, Palmer.
Palmer.
Yes. And you have a movie here. You are a producer.
I'm a producer, yes.
They're all film creators, so it gets kind of confusing.
We do.
It's sort of like everybody asks me what I do, and it's like everything.
If you're a producer, you do it all. I mean, if it means digging up a hole or running after water, whatever it takes to get the product done, that's what you do.
Running into that trailer hitch for like the 15th time during the day.
That's it.
Okay.
Sure.
So Melissa, tell me about your movie.
My movie is about families in an opioid crisis, and when a mother can no longer take care of her children, and due to her addiction, the older child, Charlie, which is 19, has to raise the other 3 children and actually seek help from a teacher that actually puts them in a storage room for safety.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And so probably drawing upon some real life things here, right?
Oh, yes. This is a very real life, up in your face, kind of gritty film that really takes the look of addiction and shows it through the eyes of children.
So while the opioid crisis is new, addiction, which you just stated, isn't, right? So
No.
it's sort of like the same story over and over again, isn't it?
This is what makes this particular than the other ones, and very interesting, is it's shown through the eyes of children. And then it directly shows how if the children are affected at home, how it's affecting the education system, that the teachers are in literally the first lines of defense in the crisis of addiction.
Yeah. Now, how long is the movie?
The movie it's a short, and it's just right at 14 minutes.
14 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
The name is
Ladies Most Deject.
Which explain that title.
Well, Ophelia was one of the characters that had post-traumatic stress disorder and spent her entire life trying to overcome the things that she saw and went through. And basically, we're finding so many of the children that are dealing with the opioid crisis as children are spending their adulthood trying to overcome what happened to them during their childhood.
Yeah.
So similarities there.
So, and I would encourage those that are viewing out there as well. You know, we've talked about locally here ACEs, which is Adverse Childhood Experiences, and this plays right into that and helps to explain, a lot of things that happen to children at an early age or their kids affect them much more significantly later in life than anyone would expect.
The youngest child in the short is 2 years old. We filmed with a 2-year-old, and then it just stair steps up, and the oldest child is 19. So you have like a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. But it hits home. It hits home with so many people because this is what's happening.
Thank you, Melissa.
Oh, thank you so
Appreciate
much.
your time.
Thank you.
Remember, you can come out here at White Mountain Entertainment Village 8 Theaters and check these out all weekend. The weekend pass is $60, but keep checking back in. If you can't make it in on Friday, you never know, they kind of discount them. But they're not sold out. Come on out and see it. I'm Birdman, and we'll see you here.